Hello students, welcome to EasyElimu, Learning Simplified. I am your teacher, Mr. Stanley Ombogo. So it's really a privilege, dear students, having you in this session, and I look forward to having you in more and more episodes to come. So students, in today's episode, I want us to look at the language and style that we are able to identify in scene 2 of Act 1. So uh, I'm just going to start, that is by mentioning some of, the styles, the language and styles that have been used before looking at each by, looking at supportive, sentences or illustrations from the play, and also providing more and relevant details about them. So the first one is imagery. So under imagery, remember we had said what imagery is. It is something to do about the visual representation. That is a use of visually descriptive language. Yeah, I think that's right. The use of visually descriptive language. So under imagery, we have got a number of styles, but in this scene, we are only going to look at vivid description having been used. We are also going to look at simile. Then we are also going to look at hyperbole. That is also called exaggeration. So that is the first style. So we are also going to look at ellipsis. Remember, we had said that this is the what? Omission of words either in a text or a speech. Then there is use of idiomatic expressions, the use of idiomatic expressions. Then we have rhetorical questions. Then lastly, we also have irony. Now, let us start by looking at imagery. And under imagery, we are going to start with vivid description. Now, looking at the beginning, of scene 2, looking at the beginning of scene 2, uh, there is how the mayor's boardroom has been vividly described. There is how the mayor's bedroom has been vividly described. So just a minute, sorry, I'm having a problem opening the pages. Okay, so we are told that I only want to identify the part where the setup of the office is vividly and visually described. So we are told that in the morning, second Monday of January the following year, at the Maracas Municipal Headquarters in the mayor's boardroom, a spacious rectangular shaped room with a large pine oval table with high back executive office chairs. So I'm leaving it there. So up to that point, how the boardroom has been described using some of the adjectives of the language that you're able to get shows that it is a description that can make the reader to imagine or to come up with the visual image of that room in their brain without in their head without seeing it physically. So we also have another style under imagery that is called simile. So remember, this is the use of this is a comparison that is done by using words like, and again using phrases like as, dot, 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 as. So we compare qualities of two different things using the words like and the words as, dot, 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 as. So in page 31, when is it Basdeo who says that he is broke as a what? Is it really Basdeo? Let me check. I am as broke as a church mouse. I am as broke as a church mouse. I just want to do some skimming and scanning very fast, just to see who says those words. So money, 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 and more money. You mean almost there, dear students, almost there, almost there. You know, skimming and scanning is when we go through what we have already read, just to be able to identify, maybe a specific information that we are interested in. So that is exactly what I'm doing right now. So why am I not? Yeah, yeah, exactly. So as these words are said by that is the Inspector General of Maracas Municipality, who goes by the name Bembe. So Bembe, when they talk about raising money to help them fight their cases, Bembe says that I too just finished the Madingo Golf Club recently. I am as broke as a church mouse. So we have the use of as as. Then the next style under imagery is hyperbole, that also means exaggeration. So Mosi tells Ted and Seymour that I can make you see real smoke and can strike harder than that thunder. So that is exaggeration. We all know what normally happens when thunder strikes. But now, when the mayor argues that he can strike harder than thunder, then as a normal human being, we know that that ain't near to possibility. It is nowhere near possibility. So it is an exaggeration. So on to the next, still under image, not under imagery. That is the next style. That is ellipsis, omission of words. And remember, we said that omission of words is normally done using a set of dots, normally at the end of the phrases, or rather at the end of a given speech, not necessarily an end, because we are talking about omission. So they are represented by a set of dots. So Moses says, look, you fools, the situation is very bad and we cannot. Then he fails to do what? We don't have the rest of whatever he was trying to put across. So that is shown by the use of the set of dots that you are seeing. Then the next that we have is use of idiomatic expression. So in page 33, that is over my dead body. So again, who says this? Who says this? Yeah. So these are Moses' utterances. So when Seymour says that, yeah, when Seymour is trying to convince Mosi, to do some reallocation of budget, when he tries to convince Mayor Mosi that they just need to do some reallocation of budget line items, but Mosi, says that over his dead body, that is over my dead body. What you're suggesting is illegal. The law is very clear. So that is over my dead body is an idiomatic expression. Then the next we have got, that is use of rhetorical questions. Use of rhetorical questions. Just like we had mentioned earlier, remember we said that these are questions that do not need responses. So they are just used for, to create some emphasis in our speeches, or maybe in any literary work. So Mosi asks Ted and Seymour, how can you justify your current financial status? How can you how can you justify your current financial status? So that is on page 35. Then That is when he accuses them of stealing from the municipality. Remember, uh, this is again when he reminds them that before they were elected, they were poor, and they had nothing. So again, the father asks them, "Who doesn't know you have stolen the money? Who doesn't know you have stolen the money?" So that is again on page 35. So this is when the issue of you know the issue of misappropriation of funds and corruption is mentioned in the newspapers. Huh. So the last time that we are having in this scene, dear students, is use of irony. Remember, we had said that irony is the use of language that normally means the opposite. So irony is the use of language that normally means the opposite to what is intended. So um, again, irony is also normally used to create emphasis, just as seen in rhetorical questions. So it is ironical that Ian Darden is a judge who should be maintaining law and order. Yet when he meets Mosi, Ted, and Seymour, he argues that what matters is not what you do, but how you do it. So it is ironical for such a person with such perspectives, to be given the position of a principal judge, because he's also having a number of injustices. So it is ironical that, or we can put it this way: it is ironical that Ian Darden is the principal judge who is supposed to be offering justice, yet he has got a number of injustices. I think that makes it better. So again, he goes further, stating that one can fly into forbidden territory and still get away with it. So, provided it's done below the radar. So, I can give you an example of getting away with murder. That is where maybe there is a murder suspect who is arraigned in court, but father uses what? Uses money to get out of it. That is, I think, the best explanation that I can give so far. So, taking away someone's life, just an example, it is not said, that is not included in the play. So we have people who can kill, but because of their how they are related and close with the justice system, they end up getting away with it. So it's the same as getting into a forbidden territory and getting away with it. They all mean the same thing, provided that it is done with some strategy and tactics. So this clearly shows that he is ready to justify all the injustices in Maracas municipality. So he wants to cleanse the what? The leaders, the bad leaders that uh, are there in Maracas municipality. So furthermore, Ian Jaden also believes in corruption. He thinks that the only way to pull down the information from the app is by using money, that is to bribe or to influence the pursuers of this information that is written in the papers. So thank you one more time, dear students, for being with me till the end of the lesson. Bye.